because they are the fucking enemy. No offense, Cap. Wow. Why you don't got the times? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. What's that? Okay, Capricorn. There we go. All right, Capricorn. Now that we got you all started, and we're in here like swimwear, Okay, let's start off with the sun. So Capricorn, the sun is in our ninth house. Well, your sun. The sun is entering your ninth house. How about that? And when the sun enters the ninth house, everything with your name on it. Write that shit down. Just write it fucking down. What do I mean by that? So this month is going to make you really think about who you are, where you're going. Mars in Gemini is supposed to help you figure out what your life looks like for the next freaking 20 years. But you don't know that yet because the transit of Mars just began. You just don't know that. Anyways, so the sun is finally leaving your eighth house, which brought to you expenses. A lot of you ended relationships are going like that's a fact, which is funny. Somebody just said that on the chat. So a lot of you just did a bunch of stuff within like that's for you, like liberating, because the sun, the Leo energy, is your ego, is your soul. So it reflected on whatever sun you have in your chart. But overall, this kind of definitely changed the game up for you in some area of your life, whether it was relationships, whether it was with your finance. Some of you have like a money problems right now because you just had a heavy transit going on in your second and eighth house. So it's kind of like you was feeling a little vulnerable in that sense. I don't know if that makes sense. Sorry, I was just talking shit. Anyways, so that's when the sun now entering your ninth house, right? It's bringing the eighth house into the ninth house. So you're now looking into what's coming up next. What does life want to show you? Like, what's the big picture of this? The sun is in the ninth house. Some of you may be talking more to some people that advise you with good advice. Some of you may be signing up for a course, literally. Like, you know what? I'm going to settle down. I'm going to really look at my finances. I'm going to really look at what I'm going to do, but I'm going to go get that certificate. A lot of you are feeling that only because Saturn is going to be moving into Pisces, and he's going to go into your third house, which he does really good in there. So technically, you're really preparing yourself for the abundance that you're about to feel in 2023. Shut up, Chris. No, I ain't going to work. Fuck that. Fuck work. Work is trying to play me anyways. So we got to talk about that. Fuck this job. We got to build into the future. Hello, I'm trying to get my seventh house started. Sorry, we talking shit. Anyways, so for instance, like I don't have any Capricorn places, but I have a Uranus and Neptune and Capricorn, right? Which for me, it has to be with relationships. It has to deal with, my business that I'm trying to get off the mud, right? So for instance, I've already reached out to certain people in my life to help me or assist me in certain events that are already happening in my life. Contracts in my life that I have to attend to. Things that have my name on it. Me having to go to does that make sense? Like, that's what the sun is basically doing for you, right? So let's talk about Mars, though. That way you can get it. Because Mars is in your sixth house, and he's going to be there for a while. And it's actually really reflecting your ninth house energy. So Mars, right, is the ruler of your fourth house, which is self-development, your mother, your home. Some of you literally just had situations with your siblings. They acting a fool for some of you. What else? Mars is also the ruler of your 11th house with friends, strangers, outside sources, your goals. So this could have been different for different shit for different folks. So overall, Mars entering here for Capricorns, this brought tensions to your relationship. This is the blind spot to your relationship. So a lot of Capricorns are feeling either, like I said, there's a vulnerability of you that you're like awakening, going through, because that fourth house, there's some type of emotions or drama, if you want to say, in regards to your life. What are you doing? This is the Build-A-Bear house. right? So this is like you've been trying to build something for yourself, and you kind of, now it's in this house of organization. So you're looking at what your assets, what do you already have? I got this car. I can maintain this car. Can I? Should I cut it off? Is it an expense? What else? This could be, am I paying too much for this house? Or my living situation is not organized. Your life is not, there's some type of disorganization which is now about to get organized. Because Mars is in the 6th house and is a Virgo house. So you're working on literally doing the Virgo shit. You're literally doing what you're supposed to be doing Virgo season, Capricorn. Good job. So this could be stresses coming from a friend or a lover in your life, or stresses that are coming from, like, either this could be the children. Let's say you don't have any friends, you have children, right? This could be a stress even from a pet. Like, you got to take care of medical fee, like bills for a pet, for yourself. A lot of you that have businesses, you're literally thinking about, should I get someone to help me? If I have someone help me, I can expand this. You're thinking about getting employees. The 6th house is like employees and stuff like that, right? A lot of you that already have a business with employees, they're finally going to be doing the right thing. Maybe retrograde things change up for you guys, because there's a goal that you're trying to reach, Mars, the ruler of your 11th house, and it's retrograde. You're going to have to go back to it and like work on it. So this would be a really, really good time if you were like learning something or working on a long-term project, right? So what else? So this will make you like learn, like go to school. Literally, somebody says still processing a breakup, but I'm honoring the last bit of emotions I have pent up and contemplating into going back to school, but I will finally jump the gun. See, a lot of people, you were contemplating on going to school, and it's probably that time where you're going to literally make that decision pretty much. Another thing is, family members could be having a bunch of crazy changes. Going on. You may or may not know cousins, siblings. Your dad could be literally working on something right now in his life that he needs to attend to, whether it's his health or whether it's finances. Your dad could literally be trying to get like surgery. Some of your dads. Anyways, let's see. A lot of you could be feeling provoked. So Mars here could make you feel very provoked, or people trying to get you to get stressed out. People not working with you. Again, this is like a blind spot to your lover. So it's either you are being sneaky or they're being sneaky. Either way, it's clashing with you guys. It's making you be emotional because it's your 4th house. So this is a lot for you. This is a lot of pressure, and this could make your eyes cry and change goals that you originally had. Somebody says, I know a Capricorn who's getting divorced and moving on to get their own place. Yeah, this would be a breaking point right now for a lot of Capricorn. So a lot of you could be very productive if you keep yourself organized, having a tight schedule. Go take these risks. So let's see, Venus. When Venus transitions into Virgo, it would be cool if you take a risk. And like, let's say I'm going to go hard in getting this merchandise. Then I'm going to join the markets. The 6th house, somebody said they got cussed out about their coworkers. The 6th house is workers, coworkers. You could be clashing with them. You could be clashing with people you're working on a project. You could be working on a project and like literally going all the way hard with this. When the 5th house, when Venus moves into Virgo, you're going to be on some learning shit, going to school shit. So before, you'll see what I'm talking about when that happens. Okay, so if you are arguing with people, you will more than likely win. Just don't lose your character in here. So I hope that makes sense. So somebody said they're literally getting a t-shirt company design on it. Well, yeah, this is the 12th house of merchandise, is putting your markets out there, like literally making your Jupiter. You're looking at entrepreneurship very differently and wishing to go fix, like let's say you had a bag before and now you wish you would have kept that bag so you could do this type of energy right now. A lot of you would take, if I were you, on heavy days of Mars, especially when Mars squares Neptune closer to October, I would take time from work and develop something for you. And that, you're going to sound crazy spicy to your coworkers again. So that's another thing. So what else? Get passionate in organizing your life, taking care of your time management, making sure you sleep. So a lot of you switch your time hours at work. This will be affecting your body. So I want you to make sure. The guy I'm seeing is a Capricorn. He just put his 2 weeks at work so he can focus on his business. Also planning a trip to Mexico to connect with his dad. Yeah. So the 12th house will make you want to go on a trip. Get away from your problems. But I don't want you to. I want you to face on because you would win. If you have a health issue in your Capricorn, Mars is going to help you with that. So this is a great innovation to go a certain way in your life that you want to literally... it sounds like what I'm experiencing the last couple of days. Good job. Thank you. Not doing. So I want you to get started on that. Like, I want you to start planning out your eggs in every corner. And what I would do is, if you have a little bit of money already invested in some area of your life, invest it into something that will potentially get you, like, it's like quick money. So a lot of you may have had money in the stocks, or you thought if you had a little bit of money from whatever, what's that shit called? The government crap. I don't know. You take it and invest it into something and take that risk, especially when Venus goes into Virgo, which I don't know when it's happening. So don't ask me. I didn't get that part into it. Let's see what's going on. Venus goes into Virgo no time soon. Let's see. In September, Venus will go into Virgo September 6th. So I want you to get started in what are you doing with the little bit of money that you already got? Okay? Some people, I'm just reading comments. I want to quit my job so bad, the process of moving, so I'm stuck right now. Yeah, because the 4th house is the home. So a lot of you may have priorities at home that needs to get attended to. You can't really make moves, right? Some of you, a lot of you will have friends reach out to you and may need your support. Like I just did that for my Capricorn rising friend. Okay, somebody said my Capricorn. Yeah, they're taking their shit serious. Capricorn is not playing this time around. They're really, because right now they feel Saturn is about to move into Pisces. When Saturn goes into Pisces, which is a great house for you, Capricorn, you will be in one of the best jobs that you can possibly find for the next, you might get a job that lasts you at least a minimum of 12 years. Or you could literally set up some type of market for yourself. The 3rd house is social media. Your website could be bumping for the next 12 years. You just got to believe. So somebody said he started Lyft doing, which is Mars and Gemini will have you driving more. Like I said, you're trying to get at all kinds of bag. You're fixing your body, so stay on top of your health, working out, Let's see. Anything, I want to move to DR. Just take me with you, please. So this is for Capricorn rising. I'm going to save it. That way, I'm going to come back, guys, with Sagittarius. So I can save it. I'm going to save this one, too. So, yes, you have, and studying for my notoriety. Look, I'm doing delivery service, which is good. If you're doing delivery service, that's okay. If you have a sucky job right now, you're literally building yourself up for Saturn in Pisces. I need you to, one more time, Mars and Capricorn people, you're building yourself for when Saturn goes into Pisces, it's up and then it's going to be stuck. So I need you to believe on this, okay? So we're going to come back, do Sagittarius. We're going to save this. This will be on my YouTube. Watch the YouTube, bitch, so YouTube could get us paid. Shout out to me. I'm trying to build my 3rd house over here. Help a bitch build her 3rd house. Go to YouTube, Sims Character.